Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Layback Gamer, and we're back with some more No Man's Sky. As you can see, we are on the very peaceful world of... I can't even pronounce that name, but soon it will be getting a new name. Just as soon as I think of a really clever name. Anyways, I've completed all of the preparation that I had wanted to make, and I'm very happy for that. However, not everything is quite done just yet. Yes, I have all the materials ready to go, but I do need to get them all here because they're mainly all in a bunch of exocrafts. And while I do have some components, I don't have the necessary materials in order to start crafting that. But I do have a base, which I appear to be standing on top of. Well, I do have a computer. Or not a computer, a metallic ore. Oh, I named this one? Really? I had to kind of guess how to get here. But anyways, this is the planet that I chose. It's got bearable heat temperature on it. Very pretty atmosphere. Or not atmosphere, very pretty terrain. And one of the more unique features of this game is that everything looks like it's a hexagon pattern. Best part, very low sentinel presence here. So anything I do, you shouldn't really care too much about. So, I'm gonna get started on the base building portion of this. Oh, there's one of them right now. If you could just, yeah, go over that way. I scan, yeah, I've scanned these trees before. Scan that. Oops, that's the blaze job. I don't know why I have that in. Oh, that's just not harvestable. But yes, like any good base, we gotta set it up. I'm gonna start with a couple of just a couple of platforms to place down some of my starter buildings. I also need to gather enough ferrite dust in order to craft a couple of exocraft terminals. Well, I use sulphurine and ferrite dust to craft them. Well, I'm gonna have to chop or harvest some of these trees, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna use concrete components. I want it right there and right there. Yes, hello, Sentinel. Please, if you could leave, that'd make my day. So I didn't actually take anything. I didn't take a lot of materials from, or a lot of components that made up base Tidarium. Mainly, I did take the galactic terminal, and a couple of and a little bit of portal technology. Let's see, this I had originating. Oops, I had from my phosphorus base, which is the very first planet that I decided to build a small base on. And now we're migrating over here. Alright, so we'll need to get together 100 ferrite dust in order to begin to craft, well, at least start going for the sulphurine, or not sulphurine, paraffin, I don't know how it's pronounced. But while we're here, let's get our oxygen and our atmospheric harvester set up. Will require some of this. 300 carbon should do. So I haven't actually been on this planet long enough in order to determine what kind of weather this planet does go through. The description does say crimson heat, so I imagine we might have the occasional torrential storm. Maybe. I don't know that for a fact, but it is a possibility that I gotta be wary of. I also went ahead and I had a bunch of automatic harvesters that from base Titanium just laying around the land. I picked them all up, and now here they are sitting in my inventory. I've got enough for 8 of them, and as soon as I get this place set up, I'm going to be focusing on finding a couple of resource nodes and setting them up. I forgot what cadmium. Oh, this is a cadmium. This is a red star galaxy. Cadmium, cobalt. I might be able to find pure ferrite, which would be interesting. Yeah, actually, I prefer to get the gas, which... Oh, it's oxygen. That's an issue. I got no way to get sulphurine. Okay, that's that might be problematic. Well, I'm pretty sure I could find some resources in order to refine it. Let's at least get these two going. Just get close enough to see the name. What exactly am I harvesting? Well, it's something I already discovered. I find that this goes a lot... Oh, there we go. Could just be me, but I always found that it went a little bit slower if you couldn't see what exactly it was you're cutting down. Oops. But that's kind of nice that you can only get I can only get oxygen from this. It saves on having to get both of these. I could just go pick one. Probably going to be the atmospheric harvester because I can carry that around, whereas this I have to carry it around in components. No, I was thinking maybe I could craft nitrogen salt, but I think I need nitrogen in order to craft nitrogen salt. Yeah. I do. It's not like Magna Gold where I can take 2 other resources and then refine it down into the one resource that I need. Alright, so nitrogen. Get it out of radon. Oh, okay, so I actually don't have anything for that. That's a problem. Is there any other way to get this? Let's see here. Okay, so there is another way to get it. I'm just more familiar with one of them. And pyrite and ferrite dust. It takes a little bit of extra Oh, I don't have a gold on me either. Okay, so what do I have on me? Oh, I do have pyrite. Ah, but not enough. What do I need to make pyrite? Yeah, gold, that's very helpful. Uranium. Can I synthesize uranium from anything? Can synthesize it from phosphorus. I'm trying to find a resource that's easy to get. Dioxide. That's not what I want. Can I use the ammonia that I have at all? Because I don't need that well, minus eventually farming some plants here, but I don't need ammonia for anything else. Yes, so I can use ammonia to get dioxide. Dioxide could get phosphorus. Well, I'm not gonna. That's not gonna work out as well as I thought. I can't go the other way, unfortunately. Okay, so no problem. We'll just use some of this uranium that I happen to get. Or no, I think I'm gonna have to use it in order to get sulphurine. Well, I wasn't quite expecting that. Or I could do something different and instead well, I'm not really that well prepared for this apparently. That's okay. That's okay. Fortunately, I did bring a portable refinery. Let's just go ahead, set that up. Put a save point down here. Blueprint analyzer here. Why am I getting a refinery? I already have a medium refinery here. Some of the all the intake that I had from the refineries was cobalt, so I can use the cobalt to get ionized cobalt. A little more ferrite dust. We can make a battery. Then with the battery and 50 ionized cobalt, we can get a portal, warp back to the other base, and harvest a little bit of sulphurine. And technology. Oops. All right. Well, wait to think on my feet, because I don't really want to use up all of the, okay, problem is I'm not gonna actually know where I'm going. That's gonna be nice. I don't think this is quite gonna work out. So, metallic world. I don't know. I'll probably figure out what I need in order to get back here. This is a great start. Absolutely perfect. But once we get the Colossus there, I can really start to build up our base. I'll have to find a better way to get nitrogen or just anything really. Any of the atmospheric gases. Because unfortunately, I can only get them from them. I can't refine anything into them. Good news is, if I really want to, I can set up a station for ionized cobalt and a station for indium, and just try to get bang and use that as a great money-making method. Yes, thank you for that. Crud, there's one of the sentinels just waiting outside my door. Exocraft is probably down in the bay there, so we'll go ahead and take this one. Yeah, I did get some other resources from my ship. I kept them because I'm pretty sure I can refine them back into this into carbon, this into oxygen, this into chlorine, and if not, I'll just sell them later. Have a little bit of ferrite dust that came from our collectors. And, well, I was very prepared, and then I forgot that I needed parfumerium. Oh, I can never see. Well, that's interesting. The other reason why I like vehicles, you can do stuff like that, and not take any fall damage for it. Alright, let's get together some sulphurine. I'll probably end up making a turning base Tidarium into a sulphurine harvesting planet. That way, if I ever need it, I can come back here, get all the sulphurine I'll ever need, and then with some ferrite dust, we can turn it into, essentially make it a 1-to-1, 1-to-1-to-1, or 1-1-to-1 trade, and grab some, and grab nitrogen or radon. I wasn't expecting the atmosphere of the planet that we found ourselves on to not have any of those 3 atmospheric gases. I really thought it was going to have one of them. Toxic protection's falling. Do I have anything to charge it? The answer is yes, but I don't want to charge it with that. So, we can pick up a little more ferrite dust. I will need that anyways. The wildlife can be very mean on this planet. Another reason why I want to get out of here. The wildlife and I do not get along very well. Nothing my shields can't hold up to. Oops. I eventually will come back here and grab. Oh, there's radon on that one. I eventually will. Why is my protection still full? It shouldn't be. Really shouldn't be falling. I just charged it. I guess it's somewhat exciting news. I finally ended up going out and getting Monster Hunter World for my PC, which means you guys are gonna be seeing that content coming soon. Before I do get started on that, I'm gonna try to. I'm not sure how far in I'm going to go. It's my before I start actually making videos on that again. Is that enough? I think that. Oh, there's a lot of oxygen over there. Is that oxygen? That's oxygen. I'll come back here to get more. But yeah, I bought Monster Hunter and getting it. I'm installing it onto here so that I can make more videos. Also, Kulturov is finally coming to PC. It is the only monster in the game that I haven't actually went up against yet, mainly because I missed both sieges on the PS3 or PS4. So, yeah, expect to see some of that content in the future. As stated, I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be. No, leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. Not 100%. Oh, never mind. I don't know at what... Excuse me? I'm fairly... Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I dug this hole out already. Alright, let's see if we can't head back to the metal base. Just gotta... There we go, metallic worlds. It did show up this time. I might decide to start from the beginning, might not. I know I will be live. I'm going to be live streaming it on Friday, and at which point I pick, it's undetermined. I just know that I will be starting it. Will be live streaming for a good chunk of what I play, and well, mainly if I go on expeditions, I'll likely pop an SOS flare, and you guys can feel free to tag along if you play the game. And if it's a quest, I don't think I'm going to pop it, mainly because I do have fun soloing quests on my own. You're done. You're still taking your time, though. That was quick on your part. Let's go ahead and do that. Go to the refinery. And do I have the required ferrite dust? I do. There we go. Alright. So that allowed me to summon my Colossus. I don't know if this will allow me to summon everything here, but we will soon find out. Gotta go out and harvest a little more. Well, I got enough ferrite dust. And I got all the components I need inside the Colossus. So I just need 4 ion batteries in order to make it, and some metal plate. Fortunately, we already have some of the components are inside there. I hope this isn't too loud for people. I got my headphones turned up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear what my headphones are hearing. I had to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, definitely one of the more interesting planets out there we have. I'm not sure how common this is. I did go to one where it was all black and white with a little bit of red. Very, either black and white or gray. I know those are a little bit deep. Those are 2 different states. Don't notice me, sense, please. I just need to harvest enough, get 5 metal plating from this. Reduce to pebbles because I don't want to strand too far away from my base. And then afterwards, I'll need to use some of that ferrite dust that we threw in the machine to craft a few ion batteries. There. Alright, how many more can I make? Done. Gee, this world makes me think something bad's gonna happen here. Almost makes you not want to spend any time on this place. But we're going to. We'll try our best to make this place home. Home sweet home. This should be a good enough spot to place that exocraft. A lot of my buildings are going to be mainly going up. and I will be trying to locate a portal and activating it, so if people want to come check this place out, they are more than welcome to. Here we go. Pride vehicles. Warning you, don't bug me. So, if you're wondering how prepared I came for this, this is how much resources I stocked into this singular vehicle. Did you just move me, Sentinel? How dare you? Got some frost crystal to craft some glass, even though I already have a bunch of glass in here. It's just a little bit extra. Plenty of condensed carbon, sodium. Yes, I know I could have refined this sodium into sodium nitrate and then went back. But okay, yeah, I definitely could have. I have destabilized sodium, which I got all the stuff that I had got that you saw in the exocraft, in the roamer, like the carbon crystal, the oxidized crystal chlorine, etc. I got from a recent mining mission for my ships. Sent a bunch of them out, and they came back with payday. They came back with a bunch more stuff, but it really wasn't worth refining it. At the time, it wasn't worth it. Now I kind of wish I kept them. It would have saved me a lot of time and effort, and some headaches. Alrighty, so we got our main base of operation, or not the main, just a bit of our base built up. Last thing I'll need to do is find a couple of places for that. Fortunately, I located this in an area that's a little bit far away from any resource nodes. Definitely make sure to harvest the cadmium. See if I can't place sadly I can't place galactic terminuses out in the middle of nowhere. Can't even attach them to anything. Wish you could make the floating ones instead of the wall-mounted guys. Oh well. At least I got a place that I can call home. Alright, what's next on the setup list? Well, I think it's actually just going to be getting the rest of the vehicles here, which means I got to go back and get more sulphurine. In all retrospect, oh no, wait, hold on. I lied. Next would be to get the summoning terminal, which we can go ahead and place right here. So, what do I need for that? We'll get that, and then I'll go ahead and end the episode. So, I need more magnetized ferrite, which we have aboard our vehicle, ion batteries, which I happen to have. I don't think I have enough. No more rock. Antimatter, which requires condensed carbon. Go ahead and transfer a stack of that and a stack of this. And antimatter. So, I wonder if this going. I don't like the music that's playing here. Alright, so what will this allow me to do? Where's the terminal to activate this? Will this just allow me to summon my exocraft? I'm not 100% sure. So, exocraft. That's a problem. I can't actually pick which one it was, can I? Oh, no, I can pick. Oh, nice! Alright, let's go ahead and summon all of our vehicles to the front. Nice. There's our fancy lineup. Yes. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's use our oxygen. So in there, I have a lot of navigational data, some drop pod coordinates, and a signal booster. The Pilgrim was supposed to be the one where I had a bunch of plants in. I'm still gonna see if I can use these nip buds to try to create a nip plant, although I don't think I can. Got a bit of indium, emerald, cadmium, and copper. I didn't remember which planet this was on, so I ended up bringing just a bit of everything. And then in here, well, you guys already saw what's in here. I can use the gold, and the reason why I kept this in here is I can use that to make pyrite, and pyrite from there I could transform it into a few different resources. Sadly, not sulphurine or nitrogen. That I got to go back and create a suitable farm at base Tiderium for that. But anyways, that's I even have some uranium in here. I forgot about that. No, I didn't. I shouldn't have. My point is it don't. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Next time, I think I'm actually going to be going on the hunt. Yeah, as soon as my scanner recharges. Because this is the Roamer happens to be my go-to scan cart. I'm going to be trying to hunt down some depots so that I can accumulate a few more resources. Maybe even find some really valuable sulphurine, nitrogen, or radon. And I'm also going to see if I can't find a portal. But until next time, take it easy.